Hello from Drive, it's Jonathan and Lisa.
Ford Performance have really gone to town on this ST. I know it's coming up for a few years old now, but this model with the latest torque vectoring, I can't remember exactly what they call it, I'll have to look on the sheet, but it really comes into its own once you're out on an open road, and it's just fun to drive. Get the auto with the flappy paddles, just hit the sports setting on the transmission, and it really flies. It's a lovely car to drive. The handling is almost perfect on it. Okay, it's not the fastest thing, 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds, I believe, and 185 PS of power, but it's certainly more than you need for a really fun time in a hot hatch. This is the 2-litre TDCi model with the automatic gearbox, which is quite different and quite fun. It's got a lot of load-out torque.
That's nice, isn't it? Gosh.
This car synthesises the sound, so it's a sort of electronic fake of a car on that, but it just does make it that much more fun to drive. So 0 to 60 in this car is 7.7 seconds. It's not that fast, I suppose, for a hot hatch.
Feels it though, doesn't it?
But once you're actually on the move and you're using the gears, it really is so flexible. It's just really fun. Top speed is about 138 or something, which I think is 135, which is more than enough. And what this has is these really big, comfortable Recaro seats, front and back, which really just make a better statement on the interior.
Heated seats and the heated steering wheel.
Oh, I knew you'd like the rear view camera.
Well, I'm not really the greatest at parking, and I absolutely love that. It makes me feel a lot safer. And as a woman, obviously, I'm thinking about, the extras on this. Are the extras worth it? And I'd actually say in this particular instance, they are.
This car is in shadow black. It really is blacker than black. It's a very hard colour to keep clean, but it also reflects everything. So it is quite a sort of stealthy sort of colour.
Ooh, enjoying that.
Stop start, not bad for a hot hatch.
Ooh.
With being automatic, it's got the flappy paddles. It's you've got a sports setting on the gearbox, so you can use that, and flappy paddles only for going up and down through the gears, which is really quite good if you want to do a swift manoeuvre, overtake, or there's some nice corners coming up. Now what you might be seeing, I don't know, is that this car has the advanced torque vectoring, and what it's doing is applying a little bit of brakes to the wheels electronically as you drive.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
You get this slightly amazing feeling in them. Well, I did about 70 miles on the motorway the other day, and the best I achieved was about 43, but I think that's still quite respectable. Long trips, motorway driving, living out of towns is what you do a lot of. This is actually a car that stacks up, as it's got Ford's latest Sync 3, and what Sync 3 also has is Apple CarPlay. So if you plug in your iPhone, or you have connectivity with your phone to the apps on your phone, and you can use Spotify while you're on the road, you can use Google Maps for routes. It just makes a slightly better experience. The other thing that does seem to work fairly well is the voice recognition for the sat-nav. What about the red calipers?
Yeah, like those two. Obviously, you have to think about what you're wearing.
So if you don't like your husband speeding, you could set it to be 65 miles an hour. And whatever he did with that key, he wouldn't be able to go any faster. And he might not even be able to listen to his favourite music. It's quick, clear windscreens. So if you jump in the car, it's a really cold day. They've got the finest little wires in the windscreen, and the screen will clear in under a minute. No CD boxes needed. It's hard to wipe your screen with an MP3.
Really brings the boy racer out in you, this, Jonathan.
Well, that's that's what STs are all about.
Ooh.
Are we? Now, what's the price of this one?
Well, with the extras, it comes in at 29,890. The extras on this add up from obviously the paintwork, the alloy wheels, the heated steering wheel, which I think really is quite important, you know, in the winter. The navigation system, the rear view camera, which for me is an absolute must, and then the driver assistance pack, which includes the active city stop, lane departure warning, lane keeping aid, traffic sign recognition, driver alert, and auto high beam. Ooh, gosh.
Family car.
Yeah, I think it could, particularly with young children. I think there's plenty of room in the back. There's room for three, you know, and I think small children, it would be absolutely fine for.
I think this car, being a diesel, it isn't the fastest ST out there, but
Feels it though.
it's still, once you get going, with this 400 Newton meters of torque, it really pulls like a train. It's so flexible, and it really is a delight to drive.
Seems to make you drive quite fast, Jonathan. Gosh, I'm going to need a drink when I get out of here.
The braking is really good on this as well. The Brembo brakes, I find, combined with the suspension, this is a really sorted car now that Ford Performance have put together. Each time the ST just gets better, and as you know, the RS is the top one in the range. But you know, for a lot of fun and a great driving car, this is still out there.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
So what do you think?
Oh, I think it's very nice. Yeah, I like it. I like how compact the steering wheel feels. I feel really in my own little world here. Visibility is good as well, isn't it? Through the. I like this. I do quite like automatics, I have to say. They're really growing on me. In fact, I think I might have an automatic next time. I can just concentrate on looking at the road more. I like that. I want to get some flowers or something.
Finding a shop in Dorset on a Sunday morning is not a good thing to try and do.
Okay. I wouldn't mind one of these at all. I mean, I am a convertible nuthead, but I really like this. It's got that kind of sense of excitement about the drive yeah, I really like this. I wouldn't mind one of these at all.
Oh, we like the seats.
We like the seats.
Worth buying this car just for the seats. As you know, the Focus has always had a pretty good boot, so it is again, it adds to the fact it could be a sensible family car.
Yeah, I think it could be a sensible family car.
We've got small gauges here for water temperature, oil pressure, turbo boost. Heating controls all aren't done through the touchscreen, which actually make it a bit easier and quicker to be able to do on the move.
I mean, I'm always very interested in the makeup mirror, actually, sad as it is. And this is a good size one. I like how it's illuminated. That's where you can put your coffee. I think the finish is good. Some of the finishes on the other cars we've had recently have been a bit too shiny, and I like the mattness of this. I like the fact it sort of has that slightly sort of leathery feel to it. It's got a nice texture.
Yeah, the soft touch materials are quite well positioned in this car. There's a few hard plastics, but nothing that you wouldn't really be happy.
I like the chrome finishing as well.
Yeah. So to sum up, I think what we have here is, again, something different for a hot hatch. It's a diesel, it's an automatic, it's very easy to drive, it's the sort of car that you can enjoy high performance out of towns, in the countryside, with reasonable economy and without too expensive running costs.